I'm out of coffee. Well, so hey, yeah. Well, what do we got? What do we got this week? This week in keyboarding, we are looking at the Asus ROG Strix Scope keyboard. Bought this probably about a week ago. It's been out since 2019. Do I like it? Yeah. It's a really good keyboard. Is it worth what I paid for it? Definitely not. As per most things with the word gaming attached to them, they usually fall into one of three categories. One, they're just absolute crap. They're garbage. And it just has gaming slapped on it. Usually a lot of this stuff is cheap. And then you have the stuff that's high priced, that's still garbage. And then you have the stuff that's overpriced, but it's a quality product. It feels like a really good keyboard. It's got a lot of weight to it. There's like no deck flex that I can notice, but then again, I can't type. So, which is pretty much the reason I made this channel. If you want to see me progress through to becoming a touch typist, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you can, you know when I upload a new video. I have been collecting a few keyboards recently, and I'm not buying like just cheap keyboards. I've had plenty of cheap keyboards. I like the mechanical keyboards, and when I got this one, I wanted a keyboard that had nice silent switches on it, and this keyboard definitely has silent switches on it. They're so silent that, well, you hardly even hear them. I'll really tap them. You can probably hear that. There's no click to these keys at all. They're just a linear, straight down, straight up key. Good spring back feel to them though. As you can see, my computer has, it's got the RGB lighting, and the keyboard matches that. Since it's an Asus keyboard and I'm using Asus products, they use the Asus RGB Aura. It's called Aura software is what they use. It's their lighting service, their RGB lighting service. And hands down, it's got to be the worst RGB lighting software that I've ever had to use. But once you get it dialed in, for the most part, it's okay. It's just that it's a little bit memory intensive. And sometimes getting it dialed in seems like just an exercise in frustration. So, this, my friends, is the Kumara, Red Dragon Kumara, wired mechanical gaming keyboard. It is a 10 keyless board. There's no, as you can see, there's no number pad on it at all. Is it a good keyboard? Yeah, it's a really good keyboard. It's a warrior, this thing. I have totally abused it, not really cleaned it all that much, and it stays strong. This Red Dragon, I think, cost me $40, I believe. 40, maybe $50. And it only has the one color, just red. Which is fine. I mean, I wasn't into RGB when I bought this thing, but I thought that was kind of a neat thing to have. Pretty good price for a really solid keyboard. I think I'll be keeping this one around for a while. I like that keyboard a lot. Now, the keyboard that I got for that, I went bigger. I went down to the local computer shop here and I picked up a Ducky 1-2 Mini. Now, the Ducky 1-2 Mini was just a awesome little keyboard, just beautiful. Same sort of form factor as that, the 10 keyless. It had Cherry MX Brown switches, which I found extremely mushy, but they had decent spring back on them, so it didn't bother me too much, and it was really quiet. The lighting effects were just awesome on it, phenomenal. But that Ducky 1-2 Mini was, again, it was a mid-expensive kind of keyboard, nothing custom or anything like that, but it started to have key chatter on two keys noticeably. While it was still under warranty, I took the keycaps off and I blew it out with air. I didn't bother trying to actually clean the switches themselves with any rubbing alcohol or anything like that. In the end, I just decided to RMA it. So it's sent out. God knows when it's going to be back. It's been out for about a month now. We'll see what happens when it gets back. Another keyboard that I tried. This is the Black Widow Light Star Wars Edition Stormtrooper version. Is it a nice little keyboard? Yes, it is. It's a very nice little keyboard. Is it worth the money? Once again, no, it's not. Maybe $100 for this keyboard, maybe would be worth it. Let's have a look at it. There we go. It comes with, you can detach the cable, which is extremely handy. Unfortunately, the end that they give you to detach, can you see it? Can you see it? Why won't you stay focused? Okay, focus on my finger. There we go. See? Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah, I believe that's USB mini. while the Ducky had USB-C, which is really nice because USB-C is just such a stronger connection. They don't tend to break as easily. While with these, if you've ever had an old phone that used this, like it just gets loose and just sometimes will stop charging your phone, and they're just a weak connector overall. Although the cable that comes with this keyboard is extremely stiff. So I guess there's always the option to upgrade to a braided or a nice springy cable or something like that, something that's coiled. The keycaps on this keyboard are not impressive at all. Yeah, they're very very short keycaps, as opposed to the keycaps that I get on the Asus, which are very fat. They're very large and in charge keycaps. This keyboard generally does feel better overall typing. Once again, I'm not an expert in typing. That's why I made this channel. I'm going to be going through typing and my progression in typing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I like all these keyboards. I'm going to be trying them out, testing them out. Some of them I'm going to keep. Some of them I'm going to sell. Some of them, I think, now this isn't for sure. If I get enough subscribers, it probably will become a thing. I'm thinking about giving away some keyboards. And these keyboards I'm probably not going to be using for very long because the plan is, now this is the plan. It's not set in stone, but probably every 2 weeks or every month, I'll be getting a new keyboard. And what I want is I want people to leave me comments on what keyboards I should try out. And whatever seems to be the more unanimous one, I will do my best to get that keyboard and try typing on it and see if it's a better typing experience, see what kind of gaming experience I have on it, and just generally how does the keyboard feel quality-wise. If that starts happening and I start to accumulate some subscribers and get some views, I will definitely be giving away some keyboards. If this channel just completely flops out, well, no harm, no foul. But still, I think it'd be really cool to get some people excited, especially people that like gaming keyboards and things like that. I like RGB. I know it's just nothing, and there's so many people that are like, oh, it's so dumb. Why would you bother? It's just extra money. Yeah, but it looks awesome. I like walking into my computer den here and seeing my computer all lit up and doing it. It's a good feeling. Anyways, I'm John. I can't even type. That's my channel. Be sure to like and subscribe. Helps me out, might help you out if you want to win a keyboard. Anyways, thanks for watching. Take care.